for Vintage Prelim. We're trying to win 3 straight to money back. Unfortunately, oh, we played against Han. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, we're against Han Chobi, which is, I think, probably not the greatest matchup. They play for Force of Vigor in their main, but gotta do what you gotta do. Here we have turn 2 Citadel, so we're gonna go for it. That's a very privileged way to think about it. We've got the combo that definitely works through forces, but not Force of Vigor. All right, chat. Does Han Chobe have mental misstep? Get wrecked. No reason to play Opal now, I don't think. I want opponent to play like quadruple hollow one, no cards left in hand. No, then we'll brick on our Bola Citadel and look like an idiot. Maybe we don't want that. Alright. Bazaar. Activate Bazaar. Powerful Magician says... This is true. Known fact. Very powerful magician. Commandeer? Woo! And a squee. So it looks like no Vengevines. Once upon a time. Okay. Hollow one. So at least one hollow one. 4 cards in hand. Second hollow one? No. Alright, so 4 cards in hand, up to 2 forces. We're going to jam Goblin Engineer first. Before showing that we have the Moxen. If this resolves, we'll get Citadel and play the cast the Moxen. They have to force it if they don't have a Force of Vigor. In which case we have a backup. If they have a Force of Vigor, we're going to get screwed. But then we can just weld it in the next time. So I'm going to go put a Bolus of Citadel in my yard. I'm going to cast a Mox Opal. Does opponent respond with Force of Will? Or Force of Negation? I would laugh. Laugh. What do you think, opponent? Force? Survey says? Well, I want to take a picture. I don't think I'm playing around Mind Break Trap, Matt, but I appreciate the warning. Like, I can play around Mind Break Trap, but every turn I do, like, Squee makes it bad for me. I'm pretty willing to just play this Mox Opal here. Second force? Mindbreak Trap? Nope. Alright. I'll put a Bolus Citadel into play. Force of Vigor? They could Force of Vigor just this Opal so my Citadel never makes it into play. Then every turn from now on, yep, Force of Vigor on my Opal. Alright. So I do not get a Bolus to Citadel. Opponent gets to go. No cards in hand. Returns their Squee to their hand. So they're up to 2. Get to activate Bazaar. Can find another counterspell. Any artifact that we can cast can be turned into a Bolus to the Citadel as long as this Welder is in play. Wasteland Memnite Squee. 1 card in hand. So they can just have Trap. That's about it. So we're just looking for any kind of artifact here. We can actually... Oh, okay. No 0 drops. But we could always weld the Hollow one into a Memnite. If things got dicey, we can always weld out this Chalice. How about an... It doesn't really do anything for me now, does it? So I think we're just going to... attack with the Goblin Engineer, and then we'll probably weld out the Hollow one for a Memnite. The Squee is annoying, that's for sure. They're going to continually get advantages with this. Turns their Bazaar into a looting. Trap Force Squee. They come in with Hollow one. We turn their Hollow one into a Memnite. The board gets really big, I guess. Strip Mine's a little annoying, but not the worst thing that's ever happened in the world. We're still looking for non-zero artifacts. Jeez, okay. Just leave these guys back. We'll probably turn the Chalice back into a hollowed one, just so we can turn on 0 drops next turn, probably. Oh, they hit a Root Walla. Maybe we won't turn this Chalice back into a 0 drop. Oh. You hate to see it. What is the percentage chance we hit a 0 drop? Pretty high. There's very few non-zero drops. I think I'm willing to give myself more outs for a turn. Artifact? Unlucky. I usually draw all artifacts, so it's kind of frustrating. Nope, it has to be... They have to be legal targets where something a player controls and that player's graveyard. Of course, I drew all my interaction and redundancy spells when all I wanted to is combo kill my opponent. Another Root Walla. So I'm probably... Oh, Serum Powder is really good for us, though. So we can turn one of these hollow ones into a Serum Powder. That's a big win for us. Alright. That actually is good, because what we can do is cast Reclamation on our Mox Opal. No, it's some kind of play right there. Now our Citadel isn't great because we don't have a land drop to give, but I'm going to turn this Opal into a Citadel, and then we're going to start casting spells, but we got to be careful because we're going to take 3 at the very least. Alright, I cast this grinding station. Oh, I win. Okay. I like that too. I don't have 2 artifacts yet. Okay, we got there. Woo! Alright. Okay. Hello. We have successfully goblined. Alright. How do we want to board against this nonsense? We want Blightsteel, that's for sure. I think we want some number of Tormod scripts, especially with Emery. And then I don't want a Lightning Bolt. I'm not big on Pyroblast, though Fluster is okay. Bridge is only okay, I think. I don't think I need, like, Reclamation. I definitely want Teferi. I definitely... Maybe I want just, like, a Bridge, and then I want a Spy... Let me just take Karn out, and then just bring in the 2... All the, like, the Graveyard Hates... And we'll take out like 1 Opal or something. I guess we can actually probably in this matchup take out like 1 island. They are a Wasteland deck. Kind of an awkward Wasteland deck, but they are a Wasteland deck. If we get Leylined, it obviously makes this Goblins like a lot worse. So maybe what we should really do is like take a Goblin out. I'm not 100% sure. It's my first time playing it. Like, we might want Grudges to, like, kill Hollowed Ones, but it's kind of, like, loose in my opinion. I don't really think it's necessary. Like, maybe 2 Flusterstorm is, like, kind of overdoing it. I'm not really sure. Let's try to play some matches and find out. I'm surprised opponent forced the first Mox Opal when they could have just done their Force of Vigor play. It's a little surprising. They would have just had to been able to keep 2 more cards in their hand for the next turn. So this hand has a bunch of mana. Turn 1 Emery just doesn't have. He just has a Citadel in there on the hand, unfortunately. Is this a powdered hand? It's a powdered hand. So 2 Force of Vigors are out of their deck, and a Hollowed one, and a Squee. It's pretty good, and the Misstep. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. I don't think it's like crazy good. Well, that's certainly decent against our hand. Oh, they pitched Force of Vigors, which are very good against us. So we still have 4 mana on turn 2 to cast like Deep Analysis. We're cantripping off Astrolabe. And we're like looking for a Tinker Blightsteel or a Monastery Mentor. So I think this is fine. Our deck is not super strong against Leyline, unfortunately, but you gotta take some losses. I was thinking about playing green so I can play like Nature's Flame, but pitches Vengevine Squee. That's such a strong start. Just an incredibly strong start. Leyline, Vengevine, Squee. Oh, we're gonna return Vengevine on the first turn as well? Wow. Very powerful. Very powerful. Very powerful. I think now we're going to actually play that Emery out so that we can block these Meb Knights. Lotus? Hello? Chat? Hello? Do we play around Mindbreak Trap? We don't have like Painter Grindstone. So we actually don't have like great cards to combo off with the Leyline currently in play. Yes, we have turn 1 Citadel. We're wondering if we should play around things. Because if opponent has Force, they counter it. If they have Force of Vigor, they murder our board. And if they have Mindbreak Trap, we get wrecked. But I think we're going to jam. Somehow having they have Force. Okay. Force pitching Sphinx. You hate to see it. Opponent had turn 1 Vengevine, Bazaar, Leyline, and Force of Will, and a Squee. Completely normal, reasonable hand. 2 Squees. God. Opponent. Why are you so good? That card's not very good right now. Could cast Deep Analysis. Oh god, these cards are all really bad right now. I lost my Monastery Mentor. Yikes. Yep. I lost my Monastery Mentor, though, so unlucky, one might say. Getting 2 Squeeze back, kind of unbeatable. Leyline of the Void is rough for us, especially when opponent has 4 Serum Powders and 4 Sphinxes. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Why this matchup's not very good. Didn't get a Vengevine this turn, so that's a plus. What have we found that our grinding station can do? Yeah, but we need our crypt currently, so we need the mana, so not really. Unlucky, as it were. Yeah, we have to cast Deep Analysis. Come on. Like, we need this. We just got unlucky and lost our crit flip again. It's too bad we couldn't mill them out. Man, so close. We have so much mana. We just have nothing to do with it. If we like comboed off in the middle turn. If we had a Teferi, this is just lethal, which is kind of sick. We were pretty close, actually. All I really have to deal with Leyline is, like, Teferi or alternate conditions. I guess a bridge would have been pretty good there, too. So we had some outs. That's what I just said. We win if we rip Teferi. Are you listening? Hello? 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 We're... Because they're gonna kill us. No, they're gonna Vengevine us. Come on, guys. 100% to die in that turn. Even if we make it to our turn, they're gonna have a Force of Will or something. Like, there's no real point in playing that out. They have to draw, like, basically obscenely bad. Yeah. Yeah. Man, those are certainly Magic the Gathering cards, aren't they? Aren't they, chat? So if I lead Mana Crypt grinding, it doesn't do it. Alright, I have to lead the exact way I'm about to lead. Alright, opponent has a counterspell. Wonderful. That resolved? Alright, cool. We win, right? So I'm going to bounce this back, play an Ensnaring Bridge. Well, now I wish I had bounced back my Mox Opal, but... This is going to be a really bad card to get caught in my hand if my opponent has multiple Mem Knights. Maybe I like, didn't want to bounce anything back, just so I could never have my Teferi die. Because I have a Crypt for like a Vengevine. Maybe this was just a really bad play by plusing or minusing. That could have been like I can see that being like kind of bad. Oh my god, he can't root Walla because of Teferi. Holy shit. Alright, I'll definitely Tormod script here. I'm gonna get a Vengevine and a Squee. It's pretty reasonable. Two hollow ones. Opponent had a hand, but they didn't have interaction, and I have a Teferi and a bridge, so they're on the Mana Crypt flip hand. But I have a Grindstone to kill my Mana Crypt. You don't say. I can take some damage, though. This is great. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. What do I want to put in my yard? No, I literally can never win a coin flip. How about a Sorcerer's Spyglass, chat? How about a Sorcerer's Spyglass? Sorceress Spyglass, actually. thinking Sorceress Spyglass. I don't know what opponent's out is. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how they can kill from here. I'm pretty sure they don't have any outs, but... Like, this kind of just destroys them, and they can't attack it because I have a bridge. And now I have something to block 1/1s. I think they're going to concede after activating this. I think we've successfully prison locked Hollowvine out. Nice ensnaring bridge. God bless. Let's go! Let's go! They can't cast Force of Vigor because they can't cast spells on my turn. Is this the comeback? Is this the comeback, chat? Maybe this deck is lit. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.